Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. It's time for college basketball five-pack. Ramon Scott. Ramon has been on a tear in college basketball, top unit producer over the past 14 months, over 5,300 units of profit. Document over at Tony'sPicks.com. So let's bring him in right now. Ramon Scott, ready for this college basketball card here on a Wednesday. Ramon, how's it going? We're seeing the numbers here, nearly 5,200 units of profit about the last 14 plus months over at the site.
That's wall-to-wall hoops, Tony, right now. Next 3 days, this is what we wait for all season for college basketball fans. The tournament, hey, the tournament's awesome. Those are incredible days. Those first two weekends, especially the first Thursday, Friday. But Tony, for me, I think everyone agrees this is for the hardcore fan who paid their dues all season right here, these 3 days right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to these 3 days. And let's go ahead. Let's get underway here with our five-pack here from college basketball here on Wednesday's action. We begin here. USA Never Cats, LaSalle and St. Bonnie's. St. Bonaventure favored 6.5, total 141.
Yeah, I learned my lesson, though, in this one, Tony, yesterday. Tried a couple of overs with these two teams, but State Bonaventure won just 73-65. They didn't cover against St. Louis, who'd been playing a lot of higher scoring games, but Bonaventure gets here and is favored in this one. That one went under yesterday. LaSalle was just 61-60 against G-Dub, and that was brick city for me, Tony, in agony there, watching those guys one and done every possession. LaSalle just 8-12 to the under as a dog. Bonaventure 270 something in adjusted offensive tempo. St. Bonaventure allows 68 points or less, 68 points or so right now. I'm going under 141, Tony. LaSalle and Bonaventure on Wednesday evening.
All right, Mo Scott get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. LaSalle and St. Bonaventure, he says, go under total here of 141. All right, guys, make sure you click the link in the description, get over to Ramon's handicapper page and get signed up to his long-term passes. Fantastic numbers over at the last 14 months in college hoops, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's continue here on the five-pack here with Ramon. We'll get to the next game here. We go to the Big East here at that 6:30 Eastern time slot. And here we go with this one, as we've got Georgetown and Providence going head-to-head. Providence laying 10, total 143.
Yeah, wow. Just weird how it's going to end here for Coach Cooley this season, Tony, against his old team. But I would think, okay, so if I'm Georgetown here and I want to have any chance, I've had maybe a disappointing season, let things stew a little bit in with Georgetown and Coach Cooley and get his type of players in there. I'm sure that things will be fine in the future. Now, if I'm going to try to beat this Providence team, I'm going to try to make it like the meeting last week. Providence did cover 71-58, but if I want to have a chance, if I'm Georgetown, I better try to keep Providence under 70 points in this one. Tony, Providence has gone under in 3 straight, 4 of their last 5, so Providence going to need more than 58, that's for sure. Might be tough, actually, to get very far into the 60s right now for Georgetown here in this one, Tony. So they better turn it into something, where they have a chance to maybe scramble something late, because it doesn't look that great for Georgetown. I'd say it was a disappointing season. I was expecting more, but I think I just give Cooley so much credit. Things will be fine there, but Providence ends it here. I've got under.
All right, Mo Scott get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Georgetown and Providence, he says, go under total here of 143. Ramon putting up some great numbers in college hoops, guys. Make sure you click the link in the description and get on over to Tony'sPicks.com and check for his profile page. You'll find that link there and use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball five-pack here with Ramon, as we now go to the 7 p.m. Eastern time slot, and we're looking at a game here from the Big 12 as we get into conference tournament action here. It'll be this game right here as Kansas State takes on Texas. Texas laying 5 here. We see the total 143.5.
Yeah, and the unders ruled the day pretty much, I thought, on Tuesday. But with Kansas State and Texas here and Coach Tang, I would think that the way to go here for the Wildcats is to try to get Texas to get a little bit loose and out of their game and maybe turn over the ball a little bit. Both teams have been pretty strong overs of late. 7 of the last 10 for each team have gone over. Texas 19-12 to the over this season. They average over 76.5 points per game. You see them there favored by 5 points. If I'm K-State, I want to run here with Texas. I want to get them to make some mistakes and get a little bit of transition going for Kansas State if I can. If they're live, I would think in this game. I don't know if I'm ready to make the call on the side yet, but I've got to go. I'm going over. I'm going over, believe it or not, Tony.
All right, well, Scott, get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. His best bets are available there. Kansas State and Texas says over total here up 143.5. All right, guys, make sure you click that link in the description, get over and pick up Ramon's premium plays. He's been a top performer in college basketball. Over 5,100 units of profit the last 2 years. That's a little more than 14 months. Outstanding performance. Get signed up. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball 5-pack here for action on Wednesday as we continue here on that 8. Actually, we're going to go to the continue here on the 7 o'clock Eastern time slot. And here we go with this one. Air Force and New Mexico. We see New Mexico laying 15, total 144.5.
Yeah, Tony, I'm giving you totals here on the show with you because this is what you're going to find with me mostly tomorrow and throughout the tournament. Anybody who follows those great college basketball numbers, probably 3/4 of my plays are totals. So hopefully we'll give you a taste here. If you're not sure about what's going on with me, we're going to try to get it right here with all these totals. Let's look at this one in the Mountain West with Air Force and New Mexico. New Mexico, they like to get out. They're going to go quick. They're going to go quick with Patino. They quick pace, especially early, every time it seems like when New Mexico is matched up with any type of team that kind of tempos it up like Air Force. Air Force is 20-9 to the over this season, including 12-5 to the over as a dog. New Mexico's 8-2 to the over in their last 10. The winner gets Boise here. Both meetings went over, Tony. No under for me here, sir. 145.5. Says 144.5 on screen. Let's get it tonight because I think as the public looks into this one a little bit, I think they're going to see what I see in this. I know that, like I said, Tuesday had some unders. It's conference tournament. The shoulders are getting tight. The rims are getting stiff. But I don't know if there's any choice here with the way New Mexico over in the first half would be a real strong look.
All right, Mo Scott, get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Air Force and New Mexico. He says go over a total here, 145.5, 144.5. Do your line shopping, get the best numbers. Hey, it's March Madness. These numbers, each number is important right now here in this tournament, especially on these neutral courts. You definitely want to do that line shopping. All right, let's continue here on our 5-pack here for Ramon. Guys, remember to click that link in the description. It'll take you right to Ramon's handicap page and get signed up to his long-term passes. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball rundown here for Wednesday's action. Of course, we're going to get you a 5-pack here for tonight. We're going to continue here at this hour here at 7 p.m. Eastern time as we'll continue here looking for that next game. But on the board is this one right here. It is Lehigh and Colgate going head-to-head here. Colgate a 7-point favorite, total 133.5.
The championship game right here, Tony, on the preview show with you and I previewing a title game here with the Patriot League here final, and this one's at Colgate. Just to make note here, Colgate 11-19 to the under this season. Not your typical Colgate, I would say, Tony, offensively from some of the recent iterations here of the Red Raiders. They're good. Considering their league and everything and why they're in this game and hosting this game against Lehigh. Lehigh just 3-10 to the under as a dog. Both meetings 60-57. Lehigh lost to Colgate. 63-60 was the other game. So both games right there, about 120-point average in the first 2 meetings. The winner, I would say, Tony, unlikely to reach 70 points here. Colgate favorite, obviously. So anything under 70 for the winning team, Colgate, here is going to probably end up as an under. I'm going under in the Patriot final with Lehigh and Colgate.
All right, well, Scott here. Find his premium plays at Tony'sPicks.com. Lehigh and Colgate says go under total here of 133.5. All right, we got you through this college basketball 5-pack here for you here on for action here on a Wednesday. So Ramon, as you said, really a top performer here at Tony'sPicks.com, as we'll put up these numbers again for you. Over the past 2 years, 2023 and 2024, 5,169 units of profit. That's a little bit more than 14 months, all documented. You go to Ramon's handicapper page, you can verify all those numbers there. You go down to pick history, you can see everything up there. Also, too, up on the leaderboard here, you can just click 2024, 2023, and you'll see those numbers up there. So, Ramon, fantastic work. All right, Ramon, we have a big day on Wednesday. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
It's all about college basketball, Tony, and at Tony's Picks, each game is just individually selected as a one-unit play. So when you see a number like that, you're basically talking about 52 units of near 52 units of profit since the start of 2023. So that's most of our picks, the Tony's Picks are usually 110 or so, approximately right there. We pick against some of the toughest lines in the world. So, you're looking at good 65, 70 games over 500 over that time frame. So join me right now. This is the time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Get the 3-day all sports pass. This is when you want to do it. The picks are going to be locked and loaded, ready to go for a big Wednesday, a big Thursday, and a big Friday. The games whittled down by Saturday and Sunday. You'll be in the profit. Hopefully you'll stick with me all weekend and get some of those passes for those games. Not as many games. This is it right now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Please click the link in the description and head over right now and pick up the 3-day all sports pass. That's really what I have to recommend, Tony, right now. $99 over at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Most got over at Tony'sPicks.com. Great results over the past 2 years, 14 plus months here, 5,169 units of profit here in college hoops. So no better time to get on board with Ramon. Click the link in the description. That'll take you to Ramon's handicapper page. This is where you can purchase his plays. And of course, you want to make sure when you get over there that you buy Ramon's a long-term pass, 3-7 or 30-day all sports pass. Get all of his premium plays for that time you select when you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase. And don't forget the promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save that 20% off, which is a pretty significant value there. When you do that, you can access Ramon's page easily, as they said here, by clicking that link there in that description, and you'll get on right over there and make that purchase. And of course, Ramon will be ready to roll here with action on Wednesday's card here. As Ramon, it's going to be a pretty busy Wednesday, and I know you put a lot of content up there on the site.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Tony. You're going to get the reason why you want to get the 3-day package, is early moves. We're going to be on those. We're CLV. That's us. We're going to get a lot of those numbers. Yeah, we're going to get beat on a couple of them. Might go the other way. That's handicapping. That's our handicapping sometimes. But also, Tony, populating it throughout the day tomorrow is going to be key because of some of the line movement. You already said it, the way things are going. And, hey, we're not just steamrolling, but what you're going to see from me kind of is, moving on those games you're seeing early and waiting when we want the dog or sometimes the over, when you're anticipating that line movement, going to come in with a couple of late steam plays. And that's a great feature over at Tony'sPicks.com. When you sign up for the packages, Tony, when you get that late steam, you can have notifications sent via email, and you'll be updated immediately when I come in with any game that's within 2 hours of tip-off. So it's a great, great feature. Don't see it really on any other network as you do right here on Tony'sPicks.com. It's a great, great feature. And in this tournament action, over the next 3 days, you're going to have a handful of these type of plays from me, capitalizing on that late movement. We don't want you, Tony, steaming some big under when, maybe the popular team that the public's going to be going over on. You want to wait. So that's kind of the key here with us over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see it from all the cappers, really. They come in with a little bit of that late steam. And you can look at our handicapper leaderboards, Tony, and choose late steam as a category and see who's good at picking late. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when you see how some of the cappers have their best success when they come in with that late action. And usually when you get that, Tony, the line is going to be very, very accurate as well.
That's right, guys. So get up over Ramon Scott over at TonySpeech.com. Remember that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. All right, Ramon. As always, great having you on the show. Keep up that great work, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's have a great 3 days of big-time college basketball March Madness action, Tony. This is it.
That's right, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, set those notifications. We also shot a 3-pack from the NBA with Ramon as well, so look for that on the channel. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony. We'll talk to you later.